Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. You are going to have a long drop off and a long pickup like that. And you're going to start dumping pipes in here. So we've got some pipes are coming into this side. Some pipes are going into this side. And that's going to give us some iron pipes in the system. And it's also sped this up a little bit as well, which is good. I've also got more of these being made down here anyway. I'm not going to bother speeding those up with red factories, though. I'm going to leave them as they are just for a minute. I'm not going to go overboard on making these. I reckon if we do, say... Actually, I'm going to run them along here, because I can sort of use that. Bounce it around a couple times. Let's double check the number of ingredients first. Angel's blocks over here. This one takes construction frames plus 2 other ingredients. This one is the same. I've got an idea for this. We'll start off by bringing this belt around here. And I'll run it up there like that. So I kind of want to put this right in the middle like that. Perfect. That's going to run along there and take it out to about that point. Then I'm going to want to put a belt about there. That one's going to run up to there, and then I'm going to do another one back through down here like this. For this one, I'm going to require a couple of what he calls these fast filter inserters. I'm actually going to need 4 of them, exactly 4 of them. So why can't I make any more? What am I missing? The filter inserter. I can't make that one because I don't have any grey circuit boards. I can't make my own grey circuit boards for once, which is weird. Grey circuit board 1. Grey board. Got the copper wire. Why can I only make 1 of those? Now it just won't let me. Oh! Wait, no, I can make copper wire. Copper cable, I can craft that by hand, can't I? Copper cable. Since when have I not been able to craft that by hand? That's weird. I can make these grey boards, but it won't let me do that to auto-craft the copper cable. Okay, that's a first one for me. Seen that before. 1, 2. So I can do 2 of those like that, and then I can go here to Angel's Components, and I got 2 grey circuit boards that I can go and make like that. But it's not letting me auto-craft the copper cable, which I can always do. Is there a new option for that? Let's go and see. Settings. The problem with all of these mods is that sometimes the interface mod settings, sometimes they have some weird changes. And also on the startup bit, you kind of, if you start a new game and change the startup settings, and you can actually like have it and then bring it back to this one. It's kind of weird the way that it works, but I have managed to do it. Long inserters to research. Oh, I've got that available. All the burning stuff. Bob's metals. Bob's mining. God modules, I turned those off. Doesn't seem to be... What's... Can opt into or must opt out the Squeak Through. If you use force, all modded entities will be affected regardless. Setting this as potential break fluid networks cause other weird problems. Ah, I see. That's why I didn't enable it. SpaceX research cost multiplier. Now, the space extension is not one I've used before, and I thought it would be interesting to have a go with. There doesn't seem to be anything about handcrafting copper in there, though. Bob's adjustable inserters, no. Inbuilt lighting, power poles, lighted wire reach, percentage 500. Yeah, I increased that up. Right, so there's nothing in there. Doesn't seem to be a setting, so I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to auto-craft the copper that I need at the moment. It's a very weird thing, and I've definitely not encountered that before. I don't need any more of these. It's still very strange. I can make 3 of those, and that's because of the grey circuits, and now I can't craft any more of them. Which is a pain, because I need them for crafting these. And I can't craft those. Well, I can't do it now, because I don't have the copper servo motors, but still. Anyway, I'm just going to have to learn to live with that. And what I want to do now is I want to go to Angel's Logistics right there. And I want some big requester chests. I need... No, I've got no ingredients for these, which is because I need red circuits. And those I definitely can't craft by hand. So I'm going to have to go for a little bit of a wander and go and get some more of those. With some of the updates that we've had with this game... some of these things have changed, and numbered amongst those changes, I got green algae being able to turn into cellulose fiber. That's fine. And there's the green algae, so that can come up through. But why am I not using the cellulose fiber? We've got cellulose fiber here. I got brown algae turning into alginic acid. Cellulose fiber is running down that way. So I'm using that up. There's the cellulose fiber. I'm using that over here. Just don't seem to be using very much of it. Making paper as fast as I can. But there has been an update by the look of it, and I no longer have this one being made. Green... alien bacteria. These were all supposed to be making... were these all brown algae? No, these were all green algae. Brown algae there from saline water. Green algae, 25 green algae and 5 brown algae. But there was another recipe for it. Has that now been removed? That must have been another update. There's the problem with the mods is that you do get updates. And it can be a bit of a nuisance. This is what we were using. I got all the ingredients set up for this one. Advanced algae processing. Oh. You can only make it now. The update is that you can only make it in an algae farm level 2. Instead of an algae farm level 1. That's why I don't have the option anymore. I don't have that recipe there. It's gone completely. All of this is brown algae, that's fine, but I need these to be greener algae, and I can only get those in the level 2 farms. The algae farm level 3 that we've now got requires the algae farm level 2. This requires an algae farm level 1, plus some of the other bits as well. They've slightly tweaked the rest of the recipe for that as well. That's changed as well. I'm fine with that. I've also got the red algae now, which is thermal water and ammonia. Yeah, we're going to leave that bit. So this algae farm level 3, sorry, is a 0.5 second crafting time. That's, oh no, that's for making it. Crafting speed. This is 0.5. That one is 1. And that crafting speed right there is 1.5. If I can get the level 3 ones. Now, I can make, straight off the bat, 8 of those bad boys right there. If I go and pick up the farms that are on the ground at the moment, I could possibly make a few more. It does depend if the farms, when I pick them up, do I actually pick up the algae farm or not? No, I don't. But if I pick those up, I've now got the ingredients to go and make algae farm level 3 right there. It does take 22 construction block 2 to go and make that. I've got construction frame level 2 right there. Mechanical block 1, construction block 2 up there. I do have several of them. I might be able to make enough here. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 18 of these. I mean, if I can make the level 3s, it doesn't actually appear that we need the level 3s. The green algae consumption up here seems to have drastically changed. So something else has changed up here as well. I am not using anywhere near the green algae that I was using previously. I am, however, using a redonkulous amount of brown algae. It's barely getting through. It's not getting up to this bit. And then over here, this recipe calls for 20 cellulose and 5 alginic acid in order to be able to pump out the cellulose pulp. 20 pieces of cellulose pulp, though, which is used then to make paper. So I've got 4 of these in here. It's these. I'm just not making these fast enough. So again, I think I'm going to need to upgrade all the algae farms. So rather than going for level 3 algae farms, it would be better if I went for the level 2 ones, which is just the standard crafting speed. And I think that's going to help us out. Next on my list is zinc processing. I actually want to make sure I think I've already got gold. Cobalt processing. I'm sure I've got gold here already, so maybe we don't need to worry. We've got night vision equipment. We've got energy shield equipment over there. Got all kinds of things. Pump jack research there, which gives pump jack level 2. They work faster. Much faster. Alright, we'll just keep going. So we've got zinc, which gives us brass pipes. Brass chests. Start research. Right then. We will do the level 2s, not the level 3s. I haven't really got enough to make the level 3s anyway, so I'll get to this point. Let's just make sure that we've got some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 20 of these that I'm making already. Algae farm level 2. I don't have the necessary ingredient. Fluid block. Oh, fluid. No, I should have those. I thought I had them here somewhere. I don't know. Right, that one's going to go there. And green algae. That's what I want to make. I'm going to go that way up. Let's lift you out of the way. That one. Just going to go there. Right, so I want to actually put that down. That way up. There, and then it's determined to put these down the wrong way. I'll just rotate them around a bit. Okay. So there goes the green algae going on in, and that's taking that up. I'll speed up some of this in a minute. But I'm also going to want to speed up the brown algae production, because that seems to be the main issue that we've got. So I've got more of these being made. Oh, maybe I can't make any more because I don't have fluid box. Oh, it's making the fluid boxes. Construction frames, I've got those. It's the iron. I'm short on iron. If I actually go and get the fluid boxes, let me cancel that. Yeah, let's cancel the whole lot. Cancel that a minute. I'll go here and I will make one. There, right. It's going to make 17 fluid boxes a minute. I'll let it carry on and do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to here where I've got 1 or 2 fluid boxes being stored up. And I'm going to have 1,000 of those on my pretty person like this. And then we should just be able to walk away and leave them. I've got 25 of these. The electronics blocks, construction block. I've got those, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Right. We'll let that bit make while we run down here. So the green algae is not a problem. I'm still going to replace everything with the green algae run. See, I've already filled everything up. We've got more green algae than we know what to do with because we've got plenty of cellulose coming in. But the reason that I want to change all of this around, if I put that one in a minute and... Ah, right. Now facing the right way. By me copying what already existed, it seems to have come out okay. So I go like that. I've got that all correct and that all correct as well. So it's going through pretty quickly. And this green algae at the moment was just for making the cellulose fiber. It wasn't for making anything else. Now I want to... I've got 10 of these at the moment. So we're going to just put that in. And that's going to increase the speed at which we're making all of this brown algae. Which is a really good thing. So then I've got... Let's make another 10 of these. Like that. There we go. There's 5 of them. Not that one. 1, 2. And this is... They're all heading up that way. And then this is coming this way, and it's being used to make compost down over here. I've got 1 left. I've actually got 3 factories here. 3 algae farms, so I will do 1, 2 more. So I've got all of them being used. It needs to go that way. Like that, and so does that one. Okay, so I've now upgraded everything, which means that I should be using a few less of these, and it's going to focus mostly on the brown algae recipe that I've got here. That one's not a brown algae recipe, that's a wheaten recipe. Where am I getting wheaten from? I'm not. Wheaten isn't coming through, we've just got tianitin coming through. Change that recipe. We'll just take out 1 wheaten right there. I don't need to change the recipe at all. Is there a way to ditch stuff? We still don't have that, do we? I want to be able to get rid of it, but I can't. There is another way, you know. We're just going to take it and put it in there. Right. So now I've got 2 of these. Using brown algae to make that, which is making all of the compost, which is doing everything that I want to do. So now that I've got these upgrades, I can now go and have a look up through here. So we've got brown algae being made a whole lot faster, which means that this is now being made a whole lot faster. We've got this alginic acid being made quicker, which is giving us plenty of cellulose pulp over here. I'm going to upgrade those 4 because they're doing all of the cellulose pulp for everything that I'm making here. So I want to make sure that I've got plenty of cellulose pulp coming in, which in turn is producing all of the paper that we could possibly want. So that's keeping up with everything in there. The next issue we've got is I don't have enough copper coming in. I've never got enough copper coming through. I can't push the stuff in fast enough. And I think the only way to do that is going to have to be Bob's Logistics. It's the next round of logistics. And I haven't unlocked that yet. So we want to see where it's... No, not belt immunity. It's not there. I got a bad feeling that we... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's way up. I don't think we have that as an option. I think we've got to actually go through into the next kind of research stuff up here, which we haven't unlocked yet, just to make life more difficult. There. Logistics 3, that's what I want. So I've got those. I've got orange sites. Wait, why can't I do it then? Cobalt. Aluminium and cobalt. How difficult is it to get cobalt? I've got everything else. I have got everything else here. I just need those, and I'm already making them anyway. Right, cobalt processing. Excuse me. So sorry. Start research. Let's do the cobalt research, and then that should give us Logistics 3, which is faster belts. Faster belts means more stuff. Go over this way. Faster belts coming in shouldn't make a big difference because all of these are running flat out anyway. Yeah, faster belts coming in, we should be able to sort of keep up with what we're doing. But the faster belts going out, that would be a good thing. That will run over this way. So what have I got here? I've got these belts balancing right back to here. They balance to this point, and then I've got one belt here that's splitting off. So that one, if that one wasn't doing that, I'm using half of the belt to go there, and that's sending that material down here, and that's heading off that way, and it's being used to go and make a whole load of stuff. So really, I want to bring that one in. Join it in down here. Huh. Is there a way to do that? Can I push it in faster? It's got to be after this is split off. That goes through to there and through to here. Because it was these that I was waiting on. They're the bit, although, hang on. Right, I need to be able to get more of this coming into here, and if I can split that one, and then I know what I can do. If I get rid of that one, aha, right, this is going to work. This is going to require a bit of side loading, which is not really what I wanted to do, but that's fine. I can live with it. So we get rid of that one. Then this is going to side load there, like that. That will go there, that one will go there, and this one is going to rotate round. So that's side loading onto here, which is pushing it there, which is actually causing this to back up a bit, which is putting marginally more of them now in this side than it is going down there. And I could actually speed this up a little bit further over here if I give this an output priority. Not like that. On the right. Output priority on the right, so that's actually going to have more of them coming from this top one, which is going to keep this belt cram full. Just going to produce as many grey circuits as possible. So I've gotten over that little tiny bit of a hump. It's not a huge difference, I don't imagine, but it should help. Should help produce these, which in turn come over here, and now we're waiting on the red circuits. So why are we not making any red circuits? We should be. Why did we stop with the red circuits? Those coming through. Oh. I've got no solder. I got no solder at all. Why does everything keep stopping? I want to advance, not keep putting out fires all over my factory. Solder. I've got lead. I have got lead. I've got loads of lead. Why am I not making a solder? Please tell me. I don't understand. Oh. I've got no tin bars coming. Why have I got no tin? Bobmonium? I've got bobmonium here. That bit's kind of choked up and stopped here for... Oh. No, that goes through. That comes underneath. That goes over this way. Drops down there. And stops because I haven't got the rest of it coming through. I need that ore to head on up. This has now stopped because the lead has stopped. I've made the lead. It's kind of like stopped itself, but that's only a little bit of the bobmonium. That's not most of it. So what's the principal reason that we're slowing down here on our tin production? I need the tin bars. We've got that coming up. Everything is fine here. The bottom half of this is just not working. But that's because of this, and that will sort of keep that running. That'll go on later. That's fine. Ore crushers, level 1s. It's entirely down to that. And then those tin bars. Why have I got tin bars coming down here? What am I using tin bars for? It's going this way. Seriously, what was I using? Oh! It's for the bronze. Right. There was another one. There was another line of tin bars here. That came down and it went over. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.